Bap, bap. Hello? Hello? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Dalus is in. Nice, nice. Dalus is in. He's talking away in the chat. David with a 14 months. Oh, chat, I'm pissed off before we even start, man. Pissed off before we even start. No room for either. Gordon was going, mate. Hannah's modding on the go today. Who else is in? Lynn, how you doing? Oh man. I don't even know what to speak about at the start of this today, chat, honestly. I'm sickened with this stupid Sydney pish. Let's probably take this last season. We drop any points today, league's done. Full league's done. We drop any points today. Right. Stick your fucking friendly. Stick your fucking friendly up your arse is the tune that are ringing round McDermott Park, and I'm sure it will be for the majority of this game. The board are in for an absolute hell of a time until this gets cancelled. There is no way it will continue. Listen to Heart and Hand. Heart and Hand gave James Bisgrove an absolute roasting as well, by the way, today, which was good of them, because they could have just took the easy route and been like, oh, we understand, blah, 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 blah. But Heart and Hand, fair play to them, have stood up to the board and been like, what the feck are you doing? Agreeing to this? Yeah, it will be, it has to be cancelled. I have never seen Rangers fans so unanimously agree with something. That is like minimum 99% of Rangers fans that hate this. Anyway. Don't see why the business at all. It shows how out of touch they are with the fan base, and then we're going to boycott it. They're going to get no money for the fans, because yet more fans won't give money here, and they're going to lose it either way. They've absolutely gubbed it. They need to come out with a retraction statement and apologise to even try and win the fans back. Team is McGregor, should never be starting. Old man McLaughlin should be in goals. That's weird, because I can hear you. How would that work? But then they wouldn't be able to hear me. Oh, right. Bang. McGregor's starting, Arfield's starting, Fashion's been dropped. I don't even agree with the team at all today. As you can tell, I need a performance today. I'm sure I'm not the only one in the best image about this. You know, Rangers, Dortmund aside, Gio's been in sackable form. I don't understand why he's got Arfield playing again today. The man's been running on empty for weeks. Still starts some Fashion, who was pretty decent. Not the problem at all for our last game there. Put back on the bench. I know he's all happy, all nice, but it's even got to affect someone like his mentality, do you know what I mean? He's got to think, what have I got to do to get a run of games? Lowry sitting on the bench, Lundstrom back into the midfield, which is good. Balogun back into the centre back role, which is good. The team's confusing as well, man. How you doing, Jack? Mix up where do I see what crowd noises coming through, mic things coming through. It should be desktop audio, right? There's nothing coming through in desktop audio. Right, so let me Proper ease. See, this is what I meant. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Speak now, mate.
Hello, stream. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you can see you now. Like, everything had reset, and oh, man.
Oh, your OBS had completely reset. Jesus, man. Jesus.
Like, you should be with your Dalus now. He's back.
Hello.
If you still can't hear him, then you better learn sign language pretty quickly. Dalus is
lip
getting on with
reading.
that.
Lip reading. Aye.
Right on time, mate. The teams are walking out. Reckon Celtic can draw again? I mean, they can, but you don't fancy it at home against St Mirren, do you? Honestly,
at this point, you've just got to hope.
We drop any points and I'm moving to Australia anyway, so I'll go and watch the friendly over there. I can't be asked for this country anymore if we draw. Or somehow lose. Chifty starting up front for St Johnstone. Blast for the past.
Ah, Jack, I'm no good, mate. No good. Unhappy.
It's like the only person that I get try to get the friendly working is James Bisgrove, because James Bisgrove isn't a Rangers fan. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. It's maybe a bit harsh, but like, he doesn't get what we get. But it's the higher ups from the clubs that are signing it off that are the ones to be really pissed off at. James Bisgrove has been brought into Rangers. What can I do to make money? But the people up above him should say, well, this actually probably won't make you money, because the fans are all going to be raging. They're going to boycott. They're going to stop buying this. They're going to stop buying that. Yeah. There's no banner.
Told him that. There's every chance they've told him that though, and then he's just went, well, a business move, it makes sense, and I'm going to do it anyway. There's no chance the fans will do it.
It's not him or his decision at the end.
I know, but
Arfield in the right wing, yeah. Arfield and Aribo want to change around that right side again. Thought fashion should be in. If anything, Lowry starting. I think Arfield definitely needs a rest.
Anyway, before the game kicks off, I'm going to say... Before the game kicks off, the only score prediction I can give is a win. Like, just a win, please, Rangers.
Yeah.
Just no stupid fucking goals given away. None of that fucking... McGregor has the ball coming right at him, lifts his foot out the way. None of that fucking pish. Oh, can you tell we're not in good moods today, stream? JM, yes he does. Yes he does. I believe the link's down in the description.
Yeah, it should be.
Am I right?
Should be. Unless something else is going wrong. Am I wearing this stupid priest skit just to add on to it? We're just come up to a minute mark in the game, and all you've heard for the Rangers fans is stick your friendly up your arse and the Billy Boys getting run round. Can you tell the mood?
Little bit, mate, little bit.
Right, Bassy, good cheers up. Oh, no, like that, mate. Oh dear. Right, we've got a corner. Oh, I need an early goal. A goal in the first 10 minutes here, just
JM, mate, if you can't get to the description or anything, it's oatsteely.creator-spring.com. And if you're looking at me, Reese, like, what? No, it's Teespring. Teespring got bought over. It's now just Spring. It's so depressing. Well, JK, good thing there's plenty of other streams for you to watch.
I would just literally ignore them all day, because that's him. Happy as anything, got a response for his sad, wee, depressed own life. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Will we getting a corner to that? No, we've just kind of gave up. I'm really interested to see this player's attitude tonight, man.
I mean, you're right, to be fair though, mate, but at the same time, they're helping you out, they're boosting your watch time and everything and giving you better analytics.
Why,
You know
Jack
what I mean?
not the squad? I think it'll be COVID. I think him and Talander are both COVID. That's a lovely ball, and it's Kamara! Thank God, man! 1-0 already. That is just what I needed today. Outstanding touch on from Morelos there. Lovely flick in behind, and Kamara doing what we don't often see, running up beyond the strikers,
Kamara
getting in
forward of the
behind, and good
strikers,
finish.
What's going on there?
Whew! Needed that, man.
Woo!
Goldson into Morelos. That first time dinking behind from Morelos is just sensational,
Let's
man.
go, Rangers!
It is absolutely stunning. Kamara drifts in behind unmarked. Good finish. Whew. Good.
Oh, we typically do, Johnny. Typically do.
And it's Billy Boys again getting rung around the stadium. The board are going to be fuming. Good. This is what you mean. You've pissed off fans. Now the Rangers fans are going to get the board a fine, and it's all going to add up, and then all your Australia money that you're getting is going to be right out the bin because you've pissed the fans off.
Brilliant negativity we've created loads last few games and someone's due doing. I mean, I'm not going to
It
argue
could
with
be
that.
tonight, mate. We have created a lot. To be
Aye,
fair, you're
we've
right.
created, we've just not been able to finish. But the issue is, it's not that we're not scoring, it's that we're leaking goals back down our end of the park. That's the issue.
Speaking of leaking goals, no. I thought, see if they just equalised right away there, I was just leaving. I was like, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
like,
enough.
steam's over.
Turn
Bye,
it
guys.
off, man.
We know how this is going to be. Come on, Rangers boys. Greetings to Denmark and an FC Copenhagen supporter. Casual, what's happening, mate? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Gavin, what's going on? Welcome.
It's exactly what the fans needed tonight, but also the players. With the past couple of... But at the same time, though, we've been up early. We went up early against... Motherwell we just played. 2 in the first half, so 90-minute game, though. Are you the only one happy with the Australia tournament? You are one of the 1%, right? Yes. Not the only one.
You and the
You're
fans,
one of the 1%.
The fans in Australia and New Zealand obviously will be, but
So I should boycott it and... yeah, that's it. It's everything about it. See, if they were promoting it as the old firm and trying to keep it all neutral and everything as well, then even some people would be more. But they're not even calling it, because Celtic are the ones running it all, because they're pally with them. They're the ones making the decisions, so they're calling it the Glasgow Derby and not even calling it the old firm. They're labelling it as Angie's Homecoming, and we're just coming along to help be a part of that and bring more eyes to it. Like, fuck off. Not a chance. Should we be involved in this?
I mean, that's the thing. I don't think, like, the issue's not with it being in Australia or anything. It's not. It's literally just the team. Like, if that was,
if it was a competitive tournament, if it was a competitive tournament in Australia, and everything was normal and it was neutral, like neutrally ran, then I think everyone would be like, "Oh, here we go, brilliant away day."
Aye. Like the one start of, was it this season or last season? Us, Leon. And that was that last season or this season? I can't even mind.
I think that was 2 pre-seasons ago, I think.
Aye, so before last season.
Mm.
Aye. Like that one, the whatever it was cup, where it was us, Leon. Who were the other 2 teams in it? All I remember is us pumping Leon.
Leon. You've got me thinking now. It was all French teams, wasn't it? Or was it? As you say, I just remember beating Leon. That's like, that's like the thing that just comes to my brain.
I know. You think about that, you only think about, Leon. Boom, there we go.
Send the B team. Wishful thinking, Cameron, as well, mate. But like, I think the only players that won't go are those that are involved with the World Cup. But who are we going to have involved with the World Cup? Aribo, Balogun, looks like Morelos doesn't even get a game, and it looks like Colombia might not qualify. And then that's it for us, right? I think we've got are Finland going to qualify? If Borna gets somehow called up to Croatia with his form. 58 attempts. As I was just saying it in commentary there, Rangers have had 58 attempts in goal in the past, what was that, 3 games there?
Something like that. I think it was past like 3 or...
With only 3
It was
goals.
like 3 or 5, I think.
Oh, Nice. Yeah, chat, you're right. Leon and Nice. The teams we played. Nice for Tav. Find Morelos, who turns.
Unlucky there for a revolt. Right.
What would you say is your favourite Rangers player, Morelos?
If you're talking current for Steel, it's Morelos. Current for me.
Hey Hannah, where's my Morelos poster? Well, frame. I've missed them. I can't find them. Help me, Hannah. Where the hell is it?
I was like, I've got it!
Yeah, where is it? We had to move everything in the room because we're getting new windows put in and I can't find them. Oh, Morelos got a wee sore ear. That's him fuming. He's about to play better. Well, no, Morelos plays better when he's angry. Oh, it was a sore one. For once, it was a sore one, to be fair. Not got as much in it. It was just the boy came in across his elbow, looking at the ball, and caught him across the side of the dome.
I'm still trying to think on who is my favourite player currently.
The Champions League final.
I'd maybe need to say Bassi, to be honest with you. Or Sakala. The guy's happiness is just too infectious, man. Like, you can tell he's the guy that's there just for the love of the game, no for the money or anything. With just how happy he is, man.
I think you might be waiting a while for a Champions League final, casual. Maybe if we move to the English Prem and start getting that type of money, but I think you'd be waiting a while if things stay the way they are. Never know.
What a ball for Bassi, by the way, as we mentioned him. Ooh, that was a good ball into Morelos there. Just unlucky, couldn't get in the end of it.
Thoughts on the... Oh, it's the keeper in it. I don't think we need another keeper, to be honest. I think you go McLaughlin number 1, McCrory number 2, and Andy Firth as your third keeper. Like, your third keeper barely ever gets a game anyway, so... I think that's more than enough and good enough to go
And this
forward.
is obviously, we're not saying get McGregor out right now, nowhere near the squad. This is next season, because I think at this point, with the amount of goals he's leaking, he's going to hang up the gloves end of the season. Surely.
Okay, I'm loving this for Kamara, by the way. Actually
Getting
pushing
forward,
or just sitting in.
Is this maybe something Gio's had him working on, which is why he's... What? Chelsea are losing 2-1? What?
They got a C team out. Right, there must be a lot of goals in quick succession or something. Ah, no. Oof. Okay.
Nah, you're trolling, Jack. No, he's not. 42 minutes, 2-1 Luton. Luton scored in the second minute.
Done Bassey, good cleans.
Luton scored in the second minute. Chelsea equalised in the 27th, and then Luton took the lead again in the 40th. Oofed.
McCrory at number 1. One day.
One day.
Johnstone trying to arrive into the box with a dink towards the back post. Tav deals with it, then Lundstrom puts out for a corner. Pushing the potential. Yeah, for Finland he does go further forward, mate. Plays a lot further forward for Finland. I don't think he does, David. I don't think. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll see McLaughlin get like an actual number 1 role.
No.
Hendry up with a header, but the referee says he's fouled.
Oh, Cameron, 100% agree, but like Steely's just said, I think Gio just doesn't have faith in him. But look at that, like, that's one that any keeper would have dove for and collect. McGregor's just trying to like shuffle over to take it straight at his chest. Like, it's... Well in, Kamara, man. It's getting well stuck in the night. I'm loving it. Well done, Goldson. Goldson knocking it back up to the midfield. Arfield. Ah, unlucky not to find anyone.
Kamara again. Oh, Aribo going for a wee Bergkamp turn there. Gets filled in the process. What is the other score? St Mirren winning yet? No.
Maybe.
I mean, that would really cheer me up, but the only teams that have scored in Scotland so far are Dundee United and Rangers.
You know what, I'm going to keep that score pinned in my home screen now, so I can hopefully update you of St Mirren going 1-0 up. Yeah, Rangers pretty much.
That's lovely for Tav. Kamara again advancing on Aribo in the box. Oh, the left foot was there. I thought he could have had a shot.
We've seen Aribo sting them through there before.
I thought it was a weird angle from on the left. Tried to overplay it a bit. Even Andy Walker's saying he should have hit it at this one, you know.
Thank God he did not lift his head there, because they had a guy through.
Aberdeen score? Ross County have now scored, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Aberdeen are nothing each with Hearts, as far as I can see. Big Bassey's getting better and better, isn't he? Oh, McGregor, please catch this. Well done. Great job. Great simple catch there, but it's nervy. Oof. Bassey does well to deal with that. McGregor clearance, by the way, he did do well. I think it's a definite, David. I think he will.
I'll certainly be surprised if not. And there's the Stick Your Friendly song echoing around again.
No shot, no shot. Goals in the block. Nice. Bassey. Solid.
Chelsea score's mental, to be honest. Luton had to sub their keeper after 15 minutes. Chelsea are playing pretty much full strength front line. You guys seen what Abramovich is doing as well? Selling Chelsea, and any money he makes to the sale, he's putting into a fund for Ukraine.
Is this like the 30 minutes ago one or something? Because I've not seen like the latest one today. Oh, Balogun probably should have done better with that corner cleans, and it fell right to a St Johnstone boy in the box, and he could have done a lot better with that. Oh mate, that boy had time to take a touch and everything in the box.
Just me bricking it every time we defend against the corner. Mate, I've been bricking it every time we defend against the corner ever since Xander Clark came up and scored against us in the last minute. I've been bricking it every corner since then, because we are woeful at them. Or sorry, woeful at defending them rather.
See, I've just got a notification on my phone there as well. Heart in Hand have put it out saying I am not impressed with our defending so far. Looks very nervous. I think that is very, very fair to say so far.
Yep.
Midfield to front we looked decent in the first 20.
Aye.
50p float out now. Oh dear. The board are going to be 20 grand lighter after this.
Each 20 grand lighter at this rate.
Six to six.
Only one team
views in the Dortmund video. The Dortmund video is the best.
Fair play, Jim, mate. Fair play. We're on the same boat here.
That is the best ever
nearly
on
another
my
nice
channel
flip.
by a mile, Cody. Like on every stat.
Aye, no, Rangers, this is the thing though, it's McGregor does not command the back line. He's all too happy to shout at them after they concede a goal and be like, here, what was everyone doing? But
Alfie,
I don't feel like...
catching a loose ball here, Arfield.
I don't
Back
feel like
to
he
Morelos,
commands that front
shoot!
line.
Oh, it's off the post!
Off the post!
Oh man, unlucky. It was like, almost like a scuffed shot outside the right boot. Went to the near post, that could have went anywhere, but luckily for St Johnstone, straight back out. Oh, it's so close, but I could have so easily just felt to Arfield. I think Arfield might have been offside, but when your keeper is like nervously clearing everything away and has got no composure and everything, as you say, mate, it will all translate onto the back line, 100%. No Popa Rome now. What dear me, this is like this is like a songbook at the 80s for Rangers here.
Reece, I think everything's fine in moderation, as long as you're smart about it. Good man, like the bloody how pixelated mine was in the angle, man. I wasn't sure if that was going in or not. Bassey with the drive and then the long shot. I was like, oh.
We don't see him hit long shots much. See Cav hit them the odd time, but interesting to see. I bet your big Calvin's definitely get the power. That's for sure.
Cameron, you looking at the chat there, mate? Aye. You mean Calvin?
Calvin.
Cameron Bassey.
That's your Scottish name.
There you go. That's your Scottish name, Bassey. You're Cameron Bassey.
Good pass, Kamara. Ken involves Cameron at left back.
That's all. That's almost like Gaffer's Greg Stewart one all over again, mate.
Who was his again? No, it was Nathan Stewart, wasn't it?
I said Nathan Stewart. Nathan Stewart and Greg Patterson, mate. That's who it is we've got for us. Well, had for us, you know. Cameron, stop typing in chat. Concentrate on the football pitch, mate. We need a win here, alright?
Might have scored that long shot if you want, yeah.
How long have us two been mates now? Since he was born, mate. Since he was born. We're family. And that's not one of those we're friends that are close. We're like we are family.
Mate, he's just
McGregor, mate.
Again, inviting more pressure.
Thank you,
Lucky
Lundstrom.
Lundstrom clears
Thank
it up.
you, Lundstrom.
Mate, what is he watching? How can, like, I get, keep your faith in your players, mate, come on. How you can watch this? He's not the only issue, of course not. He's not like the only reason we've been dropping points, but he's a part of it. He's for sure a part of it, and every single person can see it. The coaches are standing at the sideline and can see that. I'd love to know
like
what they're thinking as we keeping him.
I can't remember if it was in the group chat or if I just saw it floating a bit on Twitter somewhere, but is it not like, for at this point in the season, we've conceded the same amount of shots as last season, but McGregor's just not stopped as many of them, or something like that?
We've conceded something like almost 50% of our shots on target or something that were
conceding.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, my knee.
No, Cameron. He's my younger cousin.
Surprise.
Surprise!
We said that a lot in like the earlier streams.
Early watch-alongs, aye.
Say that again, because a lot of people, when everyone was brand new in the chat, were like, "Hi, who are you? Who's Dalus?"
Yeah. Surprise, mother. No, unfortunately for him, Cameron, he's stuck with me a bit more long term than that.
Well done. Good steal, Bassett.
It was 2 shots on target, 1 conceded against United, and 3 on target, 2 conceded against Motherwell.
Probably. That Motherwell one, I'm still like, you've got the friendly, you've got things before it. Like, see, my mood, and I'm sure a lot of moods at the start of this, was just a build up of a lot of it recently. And the Motherwell game still stings like mad. And then you come into today, and this friendly's announced today. And it took them long enough. The other Sydney pages and that are all the ones announcing it, and then it's like Rangers fans are all going mental like for 6-7 hours all over social media, and then they're quick enough though as soon as they want instant money off you. Like as soon as we beat Dortmund, you're getting an email within 10 minutes, get ready to buy next round, 45 quid, use that. Oh, the game's finished, here, have a special sale right away as soon as it's done. But as soon as they're under a bit of pressure, and they're like, oh, hold on.
Gavin, it was Kamara. It should be on screen under me, actually. Should be just down there. I didn't think whose side of the screen it would be on. I was like, wait a minute. It should just be down under me, mate. Did you see the tweet I put out after the Dortmund game, by the way? about Kamara?
Don't think so. I don't think so, mate. Come on, Johnstone.
St Mirren so far still holding Celtic to 0-0.
Morelos with a long shot, and it's a long way away.
I basically, after I tweeted out these commentators have more inside knowledge in our players than we do, with that picture attached to it.
How you feeling about the game so far? I was saying midfield to front have been pretty decent. The defence has been a little bit shaky. St Johnstone not having like proper. St Johnstone aren't having like proper chances to score, but they're more in the game than I would like.
With 50 possession St Mirren game, according to Sky Bet, whatever that implies. Livingston have equalised against Dundee United. That's 1-1. So if anyone's got any accumulators or anything on for the games tonight, Livingston, Dundee United currently 1 each.
His Twitter will be in the description as well, like his YouTube and stuff, Cam.
Dalus 9-3, mate.
You lost audio, by the way, in this
Yes.
desktop.
Yes.
Right, man, so it's like an injury or something. I'll refresh it. Get in, Arfield. Okay. Mate, I would love to see Lowry get more game time. It's not even as if with the game time he's got, it looked like a young boy that's like a bit nervous about playing. He was fully getting proper involved with it, getting goal contributions. I think he looks more than good enough to be I know you say involved with the squad and training stuff, but like properly getting involved with the starting 11 at times as well.
Oh crap! Sorry, I forgot to put that dodgy link to a Russian bank website or something in the end of that message. Completely forgot to put that on there. Click here to see this game now
out
for
of the
free.
box and Bassett to butcher that. I think it's a bit harsh, man.
Yeah,
See
that's
this
harsh.
angle? Oh, I hit, because it's a double, I hit his hand at first, then it was a foul, so fair enough. Okay. Transfer out to swing one into the danger area though.
Right.
Hurry up, Gollum.
Gordon his first start, didn't he? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my volume is back.
Mine's isn't yet. Okay, here it is. Yeah. Got it.
There's about a minute added on with this free kick alone. Challenge at the back stick, Golson clears. Tab out. And they win a throw.
Right.
A couple of goals tonight. Get it properly settled.
Steeled.
As we're aware, even the 2 isn't enough for us right now. Need to get 3 to see a game out, I think.
Well done, Kamara, man.
Check it again, please. Check what? Check what?
I'm assuming that's because she said earlier in the chat, check the message she sent you. What's the Mankey Mob score? They're currently 0-0, Daniel. From 0 to 10 being the best, how do you see your chances for winning the title again? On this form, I'd need to say 5, and it's a 50-50 chance. Because at that point, it's literally just how the teams play around us at that point. But if Gio can find the form that he did when he first came in...
You've got to get the head up there, man. He just put the ball in the box to no one.
If Gio can find the form of his first couple of games again, I'd give us a 10 out of 10 for winning it again.
I need to let her in, no one else is letting her in, so... There we...
I know about it. There you go. She'll be standing out there freezing. So, let me in! Oh, man. Harrison Alexander, GG. What's going on? How you doing? Oh, that was quick. We're gonna get Lowry on the second half. You guys are a bit yet, mate. I don't know how Lowry's not getting a sniff. Like, I really don't. Could be a helicopter Sunday this season. Possibly. I genuinely think this season now will come down to the remaining Old Firm games. That'll be what makes or breaks this season.
She's a big 6-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 12-pointer, almost.
If you played our best team, had Jack 100% and McLaughlin in goal, it'd be 9 out of 10 for this title.
Yeah, that would be a big difference for sure.
Aye.
Nah.
That's a Syrian, but it's a sore one, but nothing in it. Go on, Glenn. Ref. He's been pulled all over the place there after he's got the ball out.
See what I like there? It was almost like a trigger point in the full back line in midfield, pressed up right into that zone. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Oh, Liam, absolutely no doubt. They're absolutely woeful. But the issue is, we're playing absolutely woeful recently as well. That's the problem. It's nothing to do with them. It's us beating ourselves at this point. Who's in the bench? Who else in the bench tonight? Actually, I've not seen it.
Lowry, Roof, McLaughlin, Taylor F.
If Rangers and Celtic win 1 Old Firm each out of the next ones, then it'll come to... Aye.
Wright, Fashion, Sands, King, Bromner, and Zukowski. Second and Matthew. We've been over it quite a bit. They want to start getting angry again.
If we didn't draw with Motherwell, we'd be a point ahead of them right now.
And if we didn't draw with Aberdeen, and if we didn't draw with Ross County, and if we
didn't lose to Celtic, yeah, like what ifs at this point are just... I get what you're saying, Cody. We were 2-0 up, and that was our best chance to go back in front. Like, I get what you're saying, but it's like, if you go back and look at all the what ifs, we'd be driving ourselves crazy, honestly. Like,
oh, Goldson just about digs that out for his feet there. That was awkward. Ali Crawford, is that not the boy that everyone was like raving about?
I think so, aye.
Well, aye, he was him that played well against Galatasaray. Decent bit of play for St Johnstone here, to be fair.
I'll give St Johnstone this. They're playing nice football.
No. Yep, goal kick.
He ginned him, I was about to say. He just ginned him there. That's what you want to see for Tav more often, actually getting stuck in about it. Too many times he'd sit off the player there and let the cross come in. You want to see him getting stuck in like that. If we didn't draw on Sunday, we'd be a point behind. I think that's what I meant. Eh?
Yeah, we would have been a point behind when it went top.
Aye. No, you're right.
Hearts went up. Nice. The end of this one today, I need to go like right on full time. So
you working the night?
Unless there's like any major.
Still no, Ryan.
Hopefully there's not much added time on either half, because if there's a load of extra time in both halves, then I may be leaving you with Dalus for the last 5 minutes.
Right. We'll see how it goes.
Should have won the game against Motherwell. Certainly should have. Oof. Clattered the goals, and he's lucky not to get a yellow card for that, to be honest. Hi, make me eat, David. We'll get into Europe no matter what, mate. It's just whoever comes first this year goes straight into the Champions League, and whoever comes second gets Champions League qualifiers. Shooter score. Get him off. Get him wrapped in bubble wrap. Going in 1.5. It's again, but we scored that early goal. 40 minutes here, looked like we're going to half time 1-0. You think, man, you've scored that early, you think it's going to be a hammering, but here we are again.
It's worrying.
If it maybe to support the Rangers fans show to the team in the board. Yeah. I understand the frustrations. Shooting chance. McGregor's comfortable enough for that.
Fully got on at the second ball there, right?
He should never have spilled the first one. That should have been caught, but good reaction to the second part of it.
Also, can I just make a point? We've seen Alan McGregor dive to make a save for the first time in 15 years.
First time in 15 weeks, anyway. Aye, maybe 15 minutes for sure.
But mate, again, it feels like more of the same though. It's like since that first goal, it feels like we've been sitting off and letting St Johnstone come at us again. Like, what is it? We're just going up one and try to defend it.
Get up to Kent.
There we go, Joe. Alfie's the ball if you're going early.
Mate, every game right now is literally got like 2 and 3 marking Kent.
100%.
You know, you just can't leave on them on the done.
Kent's getting back to that peak form again now.
Nice, Morelos, his link-up plays outstanding. And up and over. I thought the keeper saved it. But
I thought the keeper might have got lost in that there, but...
Poor then for Arfield. That flick is stunning. Arfield really should do better than that. Should be 2.
Yeah.
Surely that's a corner. I thought it looked like it came off of the defender as well. The angles weren't the best though, so it showed us.
Is St Johnstone playing better than us? Past 25 minutes, I'd say so. They've been playing nicer looking football, anyway.
They playing better than us. End of message. We other people with FTP could save the queen. Yeah, that's a bad miss, Chris. Yeah.
Very bad miss. Have you got yours in top chat or live chat, by the way?
Live.
Oh, okay.
Most of the goals conceded come from the right side, aye.
How's Kent playing? Kent's been good.
Yeah, Kent's been decent. Just passing the ball down our back line. Seeing the first half out.
Question is, how much added time is there going to be?
Thankfully, Arfield rescued Tauda, who was not paying attention to Goulson's pass.
Yeah. So I'm just going with yous, listening to yous. Oh no! Go on. Oh, unlucky Aribo.
Kent on the left foot. Not the best.
It's decent, it's no far over the ball. No added time in that half, by the way.
Good. That's what I want.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. 1-0 up, no added time. I'm okay with it.
What was that, mine? Yeah. Oh, I've got it down. Nice.
We take it. So currently, we go into half time 1-0 up. Counties at half time 1-0 up. Hibs, Dundee are at half time 0-0.
Where they are.
Hearts 1-0, Livingston, Dundee United 1 each, and St Midden against that lot 0-0. Still waiting a couple of those games to go into half time, but the way the scores are lining up right now, I'm hopeful.
Don't mind me, I'm over here eating now.
Is it warm enough?
I don't know, I'm not really trying it.
Reminds me a lot of transit times can be absolutely unplayable or bang average. Yeah, I can agree with that. That's the thing, you'll have seen us saying it a lot during last season as well. Like, there were so many times Kent got his run of games, then started dipping off in form at the end of them. But every time Kent got put onto the bench or just taken out the squad entirely for a couple of games, he came back and breathed life back into the team again. Like, I think Kent's a player that he's definitely someone that's fit enough that could play all season, no issues whatsoever. But I think he's someone he just gets that extra level with that little bit of hunger after not playing a couple of games. And yeah, that's every game in the Scottish Prem that's on the night now at half time. So yeah, we just need to keep that at 0, 100%. We need to, we just need to stop leaking goals at the back. That's it.
Keep the 0.
Keep the 0. And we just need St Mirren to keep the 0 as well. I'll take that.
Aye, we'll see. We shall see.
Indeed, indeed. Arfield off, Sakala on for you. I'm not against that change.
Or
to be fair,
Arfield off for Lowry. One or two.
Or Lowry, aye. Celtic had 3 minutes extra time. Oh, okay, fair enough. Massive second half for that defence. We need to defend well. Yep. And we just need McGregor. No mistakes this game, please. You think you'll have subs and change formation? Subs possibly, formation change, I doubt it.
I don't think it changed much for how that first half went, to be honest.
Yeah, I doubt it. Don't get me wrong, I'd love, this is the thing, it's the thing that annoys me. At the start when Gio came in, he, what was it, 7 games unbeaten? 7-game run unbeaten when he came in or something? Or was it 5? I don't know, I can't remember. Either way, he comes in, goes on a good run of games, and he's saying all this about how, yeah, I don't want to just be stuck in the one system with the one formation, same play, blah, 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 blah. But that's all we're seeing. We're just seeing the same system, the same formation. There was one game where we went to 5 at the back with the 2 wing backs.
Mate, he's been going to 3 at the back in a lot of games recently.
Has he? I've not noticed it, to be honest with you, mate.
Yeah.
I've really not noticed it.
Drops Lundstrom in. He plays 3.
Aye, well, last game... What was it? Last game he started Lundstrom at centre back.
Done it against Dortmund. Both
Aye,
games.
Dortmund.
He done it against Motherwell. And he done it against Dundee United.
To be fair, I didn't get to watch the Motherwell game. I was away doing some photography at a party, but... 7 games. That was 7 games, okay. But it's I don't know, it's just... Need to show a bit more in the second half attacking. I'd love to see more going forward. Because that's the thing, though, it's we're talking about leaking goals, this, that, the other. What was the stat you said? We've had 50 shots, or 50 chances in the past how many games? And we've scored 3?
53 shots.
You get my point, Jordy, aye. Aye, 53 shots in the past 3 games, and we've scored, including this game, 4.
That ain't good enough.
Nope.
Some of our long range shooting is so bad, but
then you see people knocking in screamers. How many we never really see Kamara take a shot on, but how many times when he's took that shot on at the edge of the box has he buried it? We just need players that are actually willing to take a shot instead of just trying to walk it into the 6-yard box.
Hadji. Near Hadji.
We up it too much for Europe and not for the league burning off too much energy. I mean, very possibly the case, David. The players might see, this is the thing, we don't know the mentality in the dressing room and everything. The players might see it as, right, okay, we stopped 10 in a row, now we want to focus in Europe, so they're giving it their all in Europe, and just kind of leaving the league as secondary, which is okay. Yeah, there will probably be fans that have that mindset of, yeah, I'd rather see Rangers win a European Cup now because we've not won one in X amount of years. But I think to 99% of Rangers fans, league will always come first. The league and domestic success will always come before European success for most players, for most fans. Yeah, it's still 0-0 at half-time with them. They went into half-time 0-0. Jordy, that's it. Just get a big, fat, schoolyard topo. Get your ball in the back of the net.
Get your ball.
I was going to say get your foot into that ball and put it in the back of the net, but get your ball came out, so aye, we're going with that. Get your ball in the back of the net.
Get your ball out. So that's what we're going with.
Oh my
Get
God.
your ball out. What's your dinner on the night, Dallas?
What's my what?
What's your dinner on the night?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
You having some big glizzies?
Nah. It's the fact that they're going to get that Champions League spot and money if it stays this way, which we have worked alone for. Yeah, I mean, that's true. 100%. Rangers have carried the coefficient now to be able to get that in Europe. And if we keep playing like this, we're not going to be the ones that benefit from it. Unlucky from Relis still with that shot off the post. Oh, 100%. That was unlucky, but we've had a few other chances that could have done better. Arfield should have buried that. There's no question about it. Arfield should have buried that. He's got it in his right foot. Keeper's in the middle of the goal. He's got that near post that he can just slot that in at. Like,
Aribo could have had a shot as well.
Aribo as well could have had a shot. Bassey did take the long shot. It was quite pixelated on my desktop app at that point, so I don't know how close it actually was. But through what I could see, you what?
Kent's had long shots.
Kent's long shot went just over the bar. That was unlucky. That like skimmed the bar.
Kent scores the odd goal here and there, and apart from that, his finishing's shocking, man.
Aye. So Atrocious thought that they could go from getting papped to all three in a season to ultimate. Yeah, no, I know, mate. I know. It's
first club in history to get papped at the Champions League, Europa League and Conference League in the one season, and then possibly go straight into Champions League groups next season. Like what?
aye. I mean, the only way I'm not bothered that they get into the Champions League is if we win, if we auto-qualify for winning the Europa League. If we auto-win the Europa League, it drops down to second place, but... My half-time stats, well, we've had 57% possession, basically. 7 shots, 2 on target. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target, surprise, surprise. It seems to be we always concede 1 less than they have on target, so 1 shot on target, 0 goals. That's a bit right for our defence recently. Passing accuracy, we've actually been alright, 81%, 244 passes. They've actually had more passes linked up in the final thirds.
See, that's the part that's the issue. That was not good.
We've had 46 final third passes, they've had 64. Oh, to make that even more sweet, it's the final in Seville. They can't shut up about their cup run to Seville. That would be nice. That would be nice, Cam. Winning a cup in Seville. Just
No
Just
easy
rub
teams
it in.
at all in the Europa, but
Nope. We've knocked out the
Red
favourites,
Star
though.
are the easiest team we could have got on paper.
I'd say so, aye. To be fair, we've knocked out the favourites, but like you said, it's no easy games left at this point. Definitely miss Hadji, don't care what anyone says. Rangers are the only team flying the flag for Scotland, and we're the most hated club in Scotland. Yep, pretty much we're the only team from Scotland that's got any sort of reputation in Europe at this point. Yeah, all of Scottish football just wants to... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like...
Jealousy's a cancer.
I'd say ostracise us and make us the villains, but
Jealousy is a cancer.
we have no chance of winning the UEFA Cup. Well, we did just knock out the favourites. I wouldn't say we've got no chance. We did just knock out the favourites.
Who is it that scares you left in the competition? Broomlin.
Aye, Broomian.
Who scares you? Aribo and Kent have been woeful tonight.
Scott, you watching the same game?
I don't know. No, Aribo's been okay. Kent's been pretty good.
Kent's been doing the one
Barcelona
driving
after,
forward
yep.
most of it.
Barcelona I've got through now.
Yeah.
I'd personally think Dortmund would be a far more difficult challenge than Barcelona currently.
Yeah. Barcelona in current form, I wouldn't even rate near Dortmund.
And then you've got so Barca, Betis, Braga, Leipzig, Atalanta, Porto, Sevilla. Sevilla are the scariest team.
I'd say, aye.
They are doing a lot better in La Liga than Barca right now. I know they're on the rebuild, but Barca's defence and midfield, man, we're just going to just they're not going to do anything. You imagine us attacking that Barca defence?
Oh mate, I know. I mean, as it stands up right now, us against Red Star, Braga, Monaco, Porto, Lyon. That's a big game because that's two good teams playing each other. Atalanta, Leverkusen.
That's a big game and all. Someone getting knocked out.
Sevilla, West Ham, Barca, Galatasaray. I honestly reckon Galatasaray could probably knock Barca out there. Genuinely. Spartak Moscow have been told that they're not playing in Russia at this point. That game is being moved to some other time.
Spartak are out of the competition, mate.
Oh, have they actually been put out of the competition now? Last I read, it was just getting
They're out.
moved to a neutral venue.
All Russian teams are out of European competitions.
Oh, good. Well, in that case, Leipzig are through, and then it's Betis versus Frankfurt.
Here we go. See if you get a minute. Can you get me an interview, Ken, please? I've not seen it. Oh. Thanks. Wouldn't mind a wee penalty at Rangers here, you know. It's like time one of these Masonic refs step up.
I mean, we've said it many a time before, mate. We don't pay all these refs all that money for nothing, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's how we're skint.
Aye.
That's how we need to play in Australia.
We need to play in Australia because we spend all our money on the refs. They need to play in Australia because they spend all their money on court cases. Oh, Cam, 100%. I worry way more when we play domestically than when we play European football.
How does it even
Because
happen? Everyone said it.
European football just suits our style more. We have more room to go forward, be creative with our attack. European football just suits us, whereas Scottish League is. Man, I don't know, man. It's just James, what's happening? It's been an alright day. Bit better now. Rangers are... Actually, I'm not going to say it and jinx it.
See, it's in Johnston's thing as well, that half-time team talk, we just look at the Motherwell, being 2-0 down, or 1-0 down, like, come on. Belief, even if they score again, we can still... No crosses like that, they're not doing anything. Their attack's better than the defence, for sure.
I'm here, it's time to score. Leslie, thank you!
Hopefully.
First time watching Channel Live, thought you'd be commentating in game. Colin, it's a bit of both. We tend to generally talk with the chat. Because, it's a watch-along, it's not a live commentary of the game. So it's like we do this assuming most people have the game up. But, obviously, any key moments, that kind of thing, obviously we will talk about, we will let you guys know what's going on, but it's not just pure commentary on the game. Because, we like to interact with you guys and talk with you guys. It's you guys that let us do this. So we want to pay attention to you guys as well, and we want to interact with you. Sakala warming up. There we go.
Good dude. Bass's attack's far better than the rest.
Oh, no doubt in their attack. It's the same issue as us they're having right now. It's the back with him. But aye. Bassy ball left side, whips it in. Oh, I thought that slipped by. Tav, take the shot, mate. Good ball. I don't think Alfie was expecting it though.
I think Alfie was waiting for the shot, wasn't he?
Aye, Alfie was definitely waiting for the shot for Tav there. So it was just that little half-second delay of Alfie being like, get the afterburners on.
The Dortmund reaction, I had cussed, they were trying to get that feeling back. They're not making it easier right now.
Anyone who doesn't like Barcelona needs to cancel your Spotify account.
Yeah, I'm alright. I hate Barca and I don't have Spotify.
You leave my Spotify account alone, David. Bass is better than Born. Kirsty, I think that's a pretty common opinion.
That's not an opinion, that's just a fact now.
That's fact, yeah.
That's not an opinion. An opinion is Alfredo Morelos is the best player in the world. Some could argue fact.
I mean, they say football's a game of opinions, but Bass is just playing lights out better than Borna.
Morelos straight to the keeper with that one.
Ooh. Good ball for Kent, good header for Alfie down into the ground, but unfortunately it's straight at the keeper.
Hannah will know how you feel with that one, Gavin. Broke my wrist in 2 places, how to get over surgery and get pins in my wrist.
Ouch.
We've been there, Hannah.
Both wrists at once.
Both wrists at the same time. It must have been really funny.
Couldn't even feed myself.
Got it. What's happening? How you doing? Ooh, let's go, Ranger. Oh, close your legs, son. Well in, Alfie. Okay, thanks. Still a good channel. I love Steelers match reactions. Appreciate it, Colin. That's the thing. Like, it wasn't trying to... Like, I know what you were saying, but it was more just, obviously, like you said, it's your first time live in here, so I was just trying to actually get you a bit more of an explainer on what it is we actually do these for.
Oh, good. That's a good save, by the way.
Yeah,
if you come out to like hold that in. I was on betting on for April 3rd. That is going to be outstanding, mate.
How do you guys do? Kirsty, appreciate it. Thank you. Broke my wrist skateboarding. Ouch. My missus broke her ankle skateboarding. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Wait, Leon Balogun? Maggi Bagheera-esque here, with a forward run, and then kind of falls over with a bit of a nosebleed.
Oh, Jesus.
The kitchen window.
Oh, no. Oh, how'd you manage that one? How?
At a Celine Dion concert?
What was the minute Kamara got the goal? Second minute, I believe it was. Second or third.
Mate, at a Celine Dion concert, what? Is that not like a Cam concert?
Yeah, you'd think Celine Dion would be a kind of calmer place.
Yeah. Like, broke my wrist at a heavy metal rock concert. I'd be like, okay.
Aye.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, Kent. Well done, Lundstrom.
No, Colin.
What's the verdict in Ramsey? Purely because of his fitness, no. But then again, if it wasn't for his injury proneness and everything,
yes,
he wouldn't be here. Because he's a good enough player that he'd have been at a top club. But just with how injury prone he is.
Or well, got game time at Juventus.
Yeah.
Broke my heart watching a Motherwell game. Aye. I feel you there, mate.
Mate, I'm so gutted about it as well, because obviously I was working, doing photography. And just like kept checking my phone. Saw 1-0 up. I was like, yes! Saw 2-0 up. Yes! Saw 2-1. I was like, right, okay, should be good. See it out. End of the party, a guy that knows I'm a Rangers fan came up and went, see the score? Nah, finished 2 each. I was like, you what? You what?
Biggest thing that pissed me off with that is watching them all at the end. Your supposed captain sitting in silence with their hands in his hips, sulking. Everyone else the exact same. I tell you, the captain of this club is Ryan Jack.
100%.
That's your captain.
Might be Tav with the armband, but for me, Jack is like the captain material in the squad.
No one looked up for it. No one, like, see for example, see Motherwell made that 2 each, and it was at Parkhead, and Scott Brown was sitting as captain. Do you think he would have sat there silent, or do you think he'd have been getting in every single one of his teammates' faces, telling them to get a fucking grip and get back in to win this game? Of course he would have done that, because as much as he's an arsehole, he's a competitive guy that wants to win, and that's the way you've got to be. We have none of that. Zero.
Unfortunately, that's the thing. Sometimes you've got to be a bit of an arsehole to be competitive as well, you know what I mean? You've got to have a little bit of that mean streak in you.
You know, I think that was what pissed me off the most about the Motherwell game, honestly. Not one looked like they cared.
May I just keep looking over at this Sky Sports score centre on my other screen, just hoping to see that one pop up next to St Mirren.
Ferguson, yep. That's a sort of example.
Oh, 100%. Literally right as I say it. Possession stats this game, it was,
Rangers have got like,
I believe, 70% at half time.
59 points something, man.
Oh, 60, aye. No, it was 59 points. So 60, I think it was.
Go on, lad. Go on, Joe. Got to be Arfield! Mate, that's just unacceptable, man.
Arfield, mate, come on.
You just cannot miss that chance. That is horrendous from Scott Arfield. He's having a moan at the ref saying it should be a corner, but it should be buried anyway, man. That is so poor. We'll see this angle. If he did save it, it's a bit more forgivable, but even still, man.
Touch on it there.
Let's see this angle. This is the one. There is fingertips. There is fingertips, but he should still be burying that, man.
It was going in if you never got the save on it. But... so... Celtic are now winning 1-0. Hearts are now winning 1-0. And Livy Dundee is still 1 each. County's still up 1-0. And Dundee Hibs is still 0-0. So,
Mate, this is going to be 1-0 like last 10 minutes or something here, isn't it?
Don't. Just please don't. Mate, don't. I can't take it. I cannot take that right now. I can't take it.
Balogun with a lump forward. No takers. Something out, I think it's a good time for it, to be honest. We've went a bit flat in the second half, not creating as much. That was our big chance there at Arfield, which was a horrible miss.
So after this, have you got tickets for the cup game in the 13th, or?
What's that, Dundee?
Dundee, aye.
No.
No. So that'll be next watch along then, aye, 13th. Unlucky Alfie battling for it there. Balogun wins this. Come on, Lundstrom. Oh, okay, Kent, fair enough. Go on, Tav. I don't know, that looked like it's well in, Tav.
Yeah, that is Ryan Jack for me. Teresa, it's just the fitness is the issue with him. Sakala is on the bench here.
Gordon, you did say that, to be fair, before the game.
That is like, Arfield should have probably at least 2 goals in it. As Aribo turns on the edge for a wee snapshot, and it's again close to the corner flag with the shot. Now, I can't believe Fashion got dropped, but I thought he was alright against Motherwell. I thought he was decent. Every time he got the ball, it was positive, it was driving at people, it was taking them on, it was firing it in the box. I'd give him. I would love to see him get a wee run of games.
Just a wee update as well. Hibs player Bashiri, he's just been given a red card as well. So hope maybe Dundee can capitalise on that. Well done, Lundstrom, by the way, just getting in there and getting a touch on that.
I think it's Jack and Ramsey that are back for the weekend. I don't think there's any word on Ramsey, David. I believe. There was rumours of Jack and Hollander. All he keeps saying is not available, not available, not available. And there was rumours last week that it was COVID for Jack and Hollander, so I think that's what it's been, to be honest.
Arfield with a horrible touch, man. They're just forced to slow
Lovely
down the
done.
play. Well done,
Kamara, he
Kamara.
gets wiped out.
Referee!
That's a booking, yep. How does he get the cheek to complain about that? Like, honestly.
He touches
you
the
know what I
ball
mean?
away and he leaves his leg hanging. Like, aye,
Knee
what?
height.
Kirsty, for Steely, it's Alfie. For me, Sakala. Ooh, Hearts go 2-0 up against Aberdeen.
Free,
I just wanna be.
Free kick. St Johnstone holding from the 18. Arfield to Lundstrom.
Corner.
Oh, I thought that was a corner, but no, no much of a complaint from Lundstrom though, to be fair.
I mean, aye, but
Haven't actually. In the Scottish game, yeah, not in
oh no,
England,
he has just sliced it. He has just completely sliced that.
but Scotland, the rules and everything for now is it's down to isolate, it's all this, all that. But you know how it goes up here. Boris makes the decision, and then 2 weeks later, Nippy copies it and tries to say it's our own. It's just how it goes, in it. Talks about how much he hates it, talks about how bad it is, and just copies everything that they do 2 weeks later.
Callum, it should just be
So
down
that's
below
where
me
we're
there.
at.
It was Kamara, 3rd minute. Wonder why Davis isn't in the squad also. See, Rangers, for me, unpopular opinion as it is, he's in the same boat as McGregor. He's past it. He's past it now.
He's not going to get an over Lundstrom, Kamara, Jack when he's fit. Although, when you've got Sands in the benches, probably every bit as good as Sands for what I've seen, to be fair. And Sands gets on the bench every time. I think Ross Wilson's maybe the most 50-50 guy that I've
He either brings
seen
in
on the
absolute
Rangers support.
worldies.
Like,
or-
honestly, half of the support absolutely hate him and think he's an absolute villain wanting him out, and then half of it love him. I think he's done more bad than good. He's definitely done a lot more bad than good, to be honest. Like, Ramsey's going to turn out poor. Like, I've seen a massive list there, and there's like 15 players or something that have come in since he's been there, and it's only like 3 of them or something that made like a positive impact. Like, that is not good.
Oh, good, Callum. Lee, what's happening, mate? Welcome, welcome. And Johnny, aye, that's exactly it. We scored. We played the next 15 minutes at the same tempo. The last 25 of the first half, we just stepped off. And this half, we've just looked flat. Good bit of play there out of our field, to be fair. Therese, I think I'd like maybe saying he's passed it was the wrong way to phrase it, but he's passed it for this club. He's past the level that he can get into the squad regularly at this club.
Not a bad idea, eh? About Clyde. I don't know why you've not made subs yet, man. I think everyone can see this is needing subs. I don't get much of Gio's game plans and everything for the Scottish football. Been brilliant in Europe again for us so far. But away.
Regardless how the season goes, we need a rebuild. I don't think we need a rebuild. I just think we need to
Definitely some fresh
strengthen.
faces.
Aye. I do think, I don't know if I put it in the backroom staff or what, because we've seen that our players that play up top have got the quality, but is it just maybe like the coaches or the backroom staff or something that work with the forwards that are just...
Goldson offside. I thought that at first, that's why I was like, oh, good ball in for Tav. Goldson is
Fantastic
apparently
ball for
went
Tav.
too early. Yeah, he's offside.
Yeah.
Good finish, but he's offside for sure. No complaints. Did get the ball in the back of the net.
Goldson's been better with his finishing this game than most of our forwards, mate. All three offside, eh? Only one that was onside was whoever was at the back post. I don't know. Just something needs to change. We're front line. Like, I'm not saying change the players, but whether it's the mentality or something, like, we cannot have 53 shots in 3 games and only score 3. Gino, mate, you good? You've been begging for another Rangers goal for the past 20 minutes. And now you're saying that? You good, mate?
Mate, I've just had a wee quick scroll there, and everyone's going absolutely mental, saying the exact same thing, saying, "What is Gio watching the same game as us here to think that we don't need subs? Is he watching the same game?"
I don't know if it's just because he's watching. Like, honest to God, get a screen in the dugouts that show the same angle that we get. Because I don't know if it's just for a different angle. He's seen things a bit different. But holy hell!
What are you watching, Gio? And league, it's just.
Match that, Kent. Oh, okay. Thought Kent could have took a shot there. Head on, Rangers fans. Who's that, Danielle? Talking about that Gino, then I'd agree. True, initially Gerrard used to take ages to make subs. Yeah. That's the thing, it's not got an issue with not making subs if it's like a comfortable game and we're alright, but given the run of form we've had recently where we've been conceding a lot and then the team's just sitting flat like this, like, you need to make some sort of change. Well done, Kent, gets a foot in. Only one shooting at 1-1. Oh, yeah.
I think it's because he looked alright in the back three when he dropped it in the middle, but even when he dropped it in the back three, it's always Balogun and Goldson who do the majority of the defending, and Lundstrom just plays the ball in the middle and brings it up from there. But then it's so different being in a back two as a centre half, because then he actually needs to be the main defender in there, which just did not work.
I know, I get what you're saying, Rangers. It's never a proactive sub, it's always a reactive sub. That's what you're getting at. I get you. Oh, poor touch for Tav there, not gonna lie. Remember last year when it was getting not boring but less exciting because it was getting too easy. Take us back, Graham, when we weren't worried about league games. Take us back. Anyone getting warmed up? Sakala was getting warmed up earlier on, but God knows what's happening now.
It's actually getting boring, like this game. Like,
yeah,
genuinely boring to watch here. It's getting played so slow.
Lundstrom, mate, come on now. Well done, Tav. Gets in, get the ball, drives it up, gets it to Ken. How's that not a fucking foul on Alfie? Does Gio think we're still stuck with 3 subs, so he's waiting to see what happens?
Nice. Crosses put.
Take us back, Dallas, back to no fans in the stadium. No, keep the fans in the stadium. Just take us back to when we weren't worried about games. He pulled out the 50-50 with Tav and he got hurt. That's all it was.
A lot have tonight, Cameron, and a lot have been pretty flat. Mate, I seen there was a sub happening there, and then the camera zoomed in on Morelos. I thought that's who was getting took off. I was like, oh mate, I've a...
No. poor for a Rebo there.
I've got a top one right now.
Did someone not say you can't play? I mean, it certainly seemed that way with Goldson and Tav's form when we were saying that they seem to be able to play better in front of no fans, but...
What? Should be here, if not, then they'll be in the jacket pocket. Majority must be in the bag.
Forbes, I'd be very, very surprised if any manager really did,
Or
to be honest with you.
check my zip pockets of it.
I mean, it's the... Teresa, this is exactly it. Like, the Dutch style of football is very, very attacking. And I think Gio would love to play that. We've got players that can run with the ball, players that are happy to take a man on. We've got good link-up play with players like Alfie that we've seen, but we've just not got the finishing ability. Like, and then when our defence is leaking goals as well, like... Oh, Johnny, 100%, it's consistency. This is the thing. This is the thing. Don't get me wrong, like, yes, I'd love to be able to sit here in these watch-alongs and just blow smoke up the fucking players' arses all game long and just have non-stop praise for them. But you've got to be real about it as well. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, everything's great, they're all absolutely amazing, just because they're Rangers players. They're not. If you want the best of the club, you've got to sit and you've got to be able to not only give criticism when it's due, but be able to take criticism when it's due.
Yes, yes, yes. So you know what even sounds flat as well? Like, you can literally only hear
Fans
the
now.
UD singing. That's literally it. There's no one else in the ground even singing there because the teams went that flat.
Yep.
We're at 11 minutes right now, so it's alright. Just need to be out the house by 21:40. I'm a jog.
Well, as long as there's no 10 minutes added time, you should be alright for leaving then, mate. Mate, just look how good Bassey's been going forward this game though, man. Like, he's always wanting to run forward and get the ball.
You're telling us, Andy Walker. Hi, Cameron, we've just heard that, mate.
And that's the thing though, it's like, I'm not going to lie, like, our fan media that get into Ibrox, they do a good job with a lot of things, yes. But I think there are some questions that, I don't know if it's just taboo that they don't want to ask, that they don't want to risk, like, press credentials being revoked, I don't know what it is. But I feel like there are a couple of, like, difficult questions that don't get asked. Either that or they do get asked. They just don't get an answer, so it doesn't get published. I don't know, obviously I'm not in the media rooms, I can't tell you.
Heart
But...
in hand, ask everything, post it all.
Just a wee reminder, we scored in the 3rd minute. Ah, no. Unfortunately, mate, it's been a pretty flat game since then. How's Lowry in the one bit? Right, okay, you know what? I'm going to hammer the nail on the head now and say we've just been negative for like 15 minutes right now. Let's get a bit of positivity in chat. The game right now is depressing enough. Let's get a bit of positivity in chat. Come on.
I'll double sub. Maybe a wee reminder, Gio, you can make subs. With Harden coming on. No chance to feedback at the press conference for a few minutes. Heart and Hand speak to Rangers constantly as well, outside of it. They do daily podcasts where every Rangers member is all have an open invite. They'll sometimes join, talk about it all over there. Like for example, Bisgrove being on it today, and Heart and Hand were giving them a torrid time about the decision for the Sydney tournament. Michael O'Hara and I scored a double. Sure.
Alright. That's the thing, I'm not trying to say it against like Heart and Hand or anything. I'm not trying to single anyone out with that. It's just like maybe it's just the questions aren't registering with certain sections of the Rangers staff. Like, I don't know if it's like the concern isn't registering with them for the fans and stuff. I don't know.
Tell you by the way, St Johnstone find a late equaliser here. Very, very, very close to being sacked.
Got to be. Slasher. Jack, we were far from perfect last year.
Good turn, Kamara.
We're winning. Come on, get another. Good ball to Kent there, by the way. Driving into the box. Kent just constantly 2 players on him. I think it'll just be Iron Brew for you tonight if you're working, won't it?
Aye, of course.
Aye.
It's alright doing these European games and that, but this is where the fans are going to have the proper opinion. This is... I tell you, if we were already out of Europe, there would be serious questions already about his job, I think, if the Dortmund games and that weren't a thing. I'm so interested to see this post-match interview with him.
No, the songbook's been ripped up, burnt and thrown out the stadium at this point.
Got the team of flattened the mood. Touch Lundstrom.
just put his brick head in the way of that and went, nah, boom.
I sure it feels like we're watching, honestly. It's been barely in the second half.
None of it. Conor McGregor has aspirations to buy Chelsea. That made you laugh.
87th minute, oh no, man.
Okay, Steely, beside Gio, who do we bring in?
Don't know. I don't get paid for that.
Oh, 100%. It can definitely turn it around. That's just the thing, though. It's just... the point we're making is we want to see the passion and the consistency back. That's the thing. Like, until Gio or any player or any of the backroom staff walk out that door, I will back them, but it doesn't mean I'm not allowed to voice concerns and criticisms, you know what I mean?
Neil McCann, Kevin Thompson.
Screw it, bring Boyd back for Sky Sports. Get him smiling in the touchline instead. I remember he came in at the blue after Gerrard, and as you say, we're still winning. But Graham, it's how we're winning that's worrying me. It's scraping by in games that we should be absolutely hammering.
Jose, I'll get. Don't speak Spanish, so apologies, no idea what you're saying, but I believe you're saying that how have Rangers scored 7 versus Dortmund and 1 versus St Johnstone because we are the best team in Scotland and everyone sits in against us. That is why it's a massive difference because they play with everyone behind the ball and we need to try and break it down, and that's not the style in Europe.
I mean, Dylan, you say that, but it's not just the goal scoring, it's the leaking goals. This is what we're saying. Well done, Lundstrom, man.
I think the performance recently will be massively to do with the manager, personally. 2 minutes to the arm, we'll take it. Yes, please. We're at the stage you're taking it to the corner flag against St Johnstone here. Don't even me. Two minutes, right,
2
so
minutes,
I'm at, because as soon as this final whistle goes, I need to dip, chat. So I will say right now, thank you for sticking by us. I know the mood with Rangers fans right now isn't too happy, but we're here. The football roller coaster up and down. We'll come back to normal soon. Here's hoping, but thank you all for being here and supporting and stuff anyway still.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
It's the finish it, honestly, like, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation if we're actually finishing chances. It's genuinely so much of this is the missed chances. We've got enough to be winning minimum 3-4-0.
See, that's the thing though, it's like, I'm half and half in it. I think half of it's on Gio, because in situations like this where we're not finishing the chances and stuff like that, he needs to be the one making the subs and showing players, right, this isn't good enough, you're not getting a chance for it. But at the same time, a lot of it comes down to the players as well. We've had Arfield, who should have had 2 tonight. Kent could have had 1 or 2. Aribo could have had 1. Alfie's had a couple that he could have had. Goldson, offside goal. If he just holds his run a little bit longer. Like, we could have had a lot of goals tonight. So as much as, okay, Gio's not willing to make a change at points. Oh no, Stephen, this is the thing. I'm happy we've got 3 points. But you're also allowed to be critical when you feel like it's not good enough. And
you can't see why we and majority of Rangers fans have been negative and now there's an issue. Right, full time. Deary me. Thank God that one's done.
3 points, we'll take it.
Right, chat. Thank you.
Not a good
I need to
performance, but
boost.
3 points.
We shall see you in the next one. Check out Dalus' stuff in the description as well. And football roller coaster. We'll be back up soon.
One of those sides.